Hey, what's up guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back with another edition of Farming Simulator 2015. Today I bring you Forestry on the multiplayer. This was recorded about a week ago. We had some issues getting it uploaded, but here is the archive from the live stream a couple of Fridays ago. I'm going to break it into a few segments for you guys this week. I hope you enjoy it. Eddie Mason, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Thank you for that subscription, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Alrighty. Oh, come on, wood. Behave. But anyway, so the point of what we're doing tonight, now that I can think straight, now that the game's actually working, guys, the point of what we're doing tonight is we're going to cut some wood off of these fields here so that they can become grass fields, so that we can purchase all the other fields for for arable farming, and we can use this area up here. There we go. I really don't like to do wood with this long of wood, but sort of what we're doing tonight. But it probably wouldn't hurt to cut this down a little bit more. But anyway, so what we got is one person cutting, a couple of people skidding, and a couple of people loading, and a couple of people hauling. So that's what we're doing tonight. And let's see, we got a pretty good core group of guys on here that are on here pretty much all day long, and we're going to be working with them tonight. So bear with me for a few guys while I collect my thoughts and figure out where we're at, and let me get a truck loaded here, and I'm listening to them in my other ear, so at the same time as like I'm talking to you guys and everything, but I'm listening to them on the other side talk to me. So but anyways, Benjamin, hello. Todd, hello. Crazy Gamer, how are you? Good to see you. Nick Baxley, hello. Welcome to the stream. Ben, welcome to the stream. Donovan, welcome. Jeff, hello. Patriot King, sounds like a fun-filled night. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Ethan, welcome to your first live stream. Nice to have you, man. Hi there, Crazy Gamer. Donovan, yes, we are playing multiplayer. We are on the dedicated server. Team Crazy Gamer, hello. I don't know what I forgot, but I don't know. Ethan, thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Why is Alex not live streaming? It's not 9:30 his time. That's when he does it. Let's see. Anyway, so Kevin, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hi, Phoenix. Jason, Case Customs, hello. Emerson, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I think I am caught up with everybody, so let me get back into the game, and let's get back to loading wood. So, hey, stop going that way, machine. All right. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, don't fall out. Whoops. All right. I completely missed whoever's name that was, so sorry about that. I saw Lulu something or other. Lulu something something. Lulu Gendra. I can't keep up with it. But anyways, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that. Sorry I didn't catch it. I'm a little bit lost right now. But anyways. Alright, so let's see. I need more wood. But anyways, let's see. One at a time, Moose. Yep. I've seen all your videos. This is the first time I've caught one of your streams. Nice to welcome you, Brandon. Glad to have you. Hang on, I gotta turn the other channel down in my headphones. It's a little loud. Alright. Can't hear myself sometimes. But anyways. It's tough doing a live stream and then listening to 9 other people talk at the same time, so if you have them too high up, sometimes you can't think about what you're talking about. But anyways, Devin, how are you doing? Phoenix, how are you? 14 to go. Yeah, man, 14 to go. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. Joel, hello. Welcome to the stream. G-Man, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, man. So yeah, we are playing on the dedicated server tonight. The map is called Graceland. And what we're doing is we're out here in the outer perimeter. You see all the little red dots out here way out in the middle of nowhere. That is us working in the field in 44. And basically we're going to act like locusts and move forward and go through 44, 45, 46, 47, clear all the trees out of here so that these can become dedicated grass fields and we can go ahead and purchase the remaining fields 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22 and make those arable farming. So that's the game plan anyways. Added a few new mods onto the server today. I added a new manure tipper onto the server because we couldn't put manure into the onto the server or into out of the livestock into the manure bunker with any of the tippers that were in the game. So we went ahead and I got that, put it on. I also got the Flegel overloader station and put it on the server. That way, if you are doing manure out in some of the external fields, you'll be able to grab some manure and use the overloader station to they'll be able to use the manure overloader station or use the overloader station to dump manure into it, and then the guys who are spraying manure in the fields can go over there and grab manure from it instead of having to go all the way back to the area to get it. So just waiting on gunslingers to make a cut here on this tree. We're really just cutting them in half. We probably ought to be cutting them in thirds, but it's working the way we're doing it. So I haven't seen him cut yet. I think maybe he has. He has not cut yet. I can tell by the way he's dancing around. Hey, Gunslinger, after you make your cut, just go ahead and back away so I know that you've made your cut. Yeah, the log's bouncing around a little bit. That's the reason I haven't touched it yet. If I put, I'm gonna see if I put a little pressure down on it, if that'll stop it. See what he's doing so I know where he's at. So short circuit is running the other Ponzi. And basically what we're doing is we're having people skid wood down between each side of us, and then the truck is coming up the middle and we're loading the truck from each side of it. This is what we're kind of doing. Using the equipment that's in the game versus using the equipment that's not in the game, mod wise. I could have gotten a couple like just grapple vehicles, but I'm trying to keep the bloat on the server down, so that's what we're using. So anyways, it's been good. I got a moderator for whatever. Let's see, who's my favorite NFL team? I don't have a favorite NFL team because I don't watch the NFL. Most of y'all probably know that. I never have lived in an area where we had an NFL team to watch. So I don't, other than in Nashville, you know. In Nashville, I had tickets and went to all of the games there for the Titans, but I never have really had an affinity for any one team. And then after I left Nashville, pretty much didn't have any love for the Tennessee Titans after that. So, and then right after I left the town, they sold off all the, they like traded all the players off, and I didn't know anybody on the teams anymore. I think that's one of the reasons I never really have gotten into the NFL, is because they tend to get rid of all the players as soon as you start having some sort of you know, relationship with them. Hey, Mick Irvin, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, and thank you for that subscription. I appreciate it. You know, just when you start to develop some sort of affinity for the players, and you start, you know, getting to know who they are and they're performing on the field, then with salary cap and everything, all of a sudden they got to be cut from the team, and you no longer have that running back or defensive tackle or whatever that you really made the team special for you. And you know, and I've never been one of these guys that roots for an NFL team just because somebody from the University of Alabama went to play there. Like, I've got friends who, whatever team Peyton Manning went to, because they're Tennessee fans, whatever team he went to, they were rooting for it, you know. And I've never been that kind of guy. So yeah, let's see, what's the best map to play? I don't know, man. It all depends on you and what you like. I really like this map. Is really starting to grow on me. I'm actually starting, hold your ears, kids, I'm actually starting to enjoy this map more than Manchester. Is that because of the map, or is that because of the multiplayer? Not really sure, but I would rather play this right now than I would Manchester. And I think that's probably more to do with the multiplayer aspect of it, and that, like I told you guys last night in the bus sim live stream, this really has, the multiplayer has really rejuvenated my interest in this game, and made it fun again, where I was sort of burned out on the game. And I keep getting people going, where's Manchester, where's Manchester? It's one of those things where you know, so yeah, best thing in Forestry is the Brooksoon and the automatic loading trailer. Yeah, if you don't want to do any work. And I'm suddenly figuring out there's a lot of y'all who would like to play this game, but you don't want to do anything in it. You sort of play at it, which is cool. I mean, like I said, each to his own on how he plays it, but just keep in mind that's not really the way I run this server. I'm wanting people on the server who want to do general farm practices, and you know, now look, we'll take some shortcuts here and there, but you know, as far as the farming goes, I want people on here who actually enjoy to do the farming and don't want to use 100-meter, you know, 100-meter wide harvesters, and you know, don't need the biggest pieces of equipment they can ever imagine to have fun in the game. So All right, let's see if we can get this. Oh, that did not get cut. Y'all quit counting them numbers out. They're sitting in the other channel going, Moose needs 13 more. Moose needs 12. Yeah, that's it. Everybody tonight, when I get up to about 14,995, everybody just unsub. All right. All right. So yeah, we got a good group in here tonight playing with me. And that's not behaving. Come on, get back over here. Now it's leveled out. Oh, there's the problem. There, he's clear. Now I can come in here. You want to slide up the field some? Swing and a miss there. I would say keep them down, just take them back down to where the other end of the field is, and that way let us clean up the wood that's here now, and then we can reposition back higher up the field. Oh! But anyways, hey Moose, how's it going? Pretty good, crazy. Green side up, welcome to the stream. Hey Papa Rob, how you doing, buddy? Doing good. Bale's here. Yeah, Jason, I mean, this is a great map for multiplayer. There's just so much to do, and for people who are wondering what happened to American Outback, again, American Outback was it was one of those, we're gonna do it now because Graceland broke, but once we got Graceland figured out and could get it, you know, working again, then it was back on here because get out of his way so he can get his wood in there first. And then I'll go in there. Alright, so he's loaded. There we go. And then I'll go get this top here, spin around. Grab that. starting to get a little snappy. I'm thinking it's the amount of wood. It could be the logs are bouncing around on his trailer too. I gotta get mine out of the way. But anyways, let's see. How many trucks do you have moving wood? Just 2. Mindy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Jerry, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with how much wood we've got on the ground is why we're lagging so much. Which is one of those things with Forestry. The dedicated server just does not like Forestry. Drop that one in there. So... Alright. Jerry said hi to you. Doing good, Papa Rob. Good, buddy. Glad you're doing good, Papa Rob. Alright. Phoenix, sorry it took me so long. No problem, buddy. Hey Andrew, welcome to the stream. So anyways, yeah, so I added the manure trailer in. I added in the overloader station. We changed out some trucks today because the Peterbilt 388 that we had wouldn't fuel up at the gas tanks, so I changed those out to a different one. And then I just added in a mod or 2 that we needed for Forestry. So I think all in all I changed out 5 mods today. So if you're getting on the server, there's 5 mods that you'll have to download new. Later on I'll get in there and later on I'll get on and I'll change that and add that into the announcements page, exactly which ones you need. So what else did we do? We moved a few things around on the farm because we need to get all the manure to one central location. So we've been hauling manure over to the storage area next to the composter. We also went and collected slurry today to get all the slurry collected over into the slurry pit. The one thing you need to keep in mind is the slurry trailer that is the Coat Universal. That trailer will actually dump slurry. You can collect slurry from the animal barns and take that over to the slurry pit and tip that into the slurry pit. You cannot use the Garrett or the Garnet or whatever it is. You can't use it, but you do need the Garnet to be able to overload into the field side container. So we have to have 2 opposite trailers, one to use in the field and one to haul slurry to the out to the field. So, but yeah, that's it. I locked it down. Alright, so Gunslinger's gonna do his thing, cut that log, and then we'll grab it and get it up. So I did that today. I moved a whole bunch of silage myself, and who was the other one that was in there with me? I think it was Thurge. He was in there with me, and we moved a whole bunch of silage today. That was it. That's about it. Figured out some cool stuff too about Discord today. Discord has an overlay feature in it that I figured out how to use today, which is kind of cool. If you look over in the left hand side of the screen, halfway up, you'll see just kind of ghosted in, or real faded in, you'll see all the names of the people who are on Discord with me right now that are in the channel that I'm in. And when one of them talks, you'll see their name lights up. Like Chris just talked right there. And so that way you can see who's talking to you when you're in the game. So it's kind of cool. It's pretty cool little feature. I'll do a video on how to set it up later on tonight or tomorrow, and get that out for you guys to see how to set it up. It's pretty simple, but you just have to you just kind of have to set it up. Oh, let's get that log to get in there. So yeah, I figured it out, and like I said, I'll do a video on it later on tonight and get it up for you tomorrow that tells you guys how to set that up. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, can you do more on multiplayer with Dan and Alex on that space game? Yeah, we will, Noah. We will. We usually play a couple of nights a week, and so we either play on Fridays or Saturday nights together on it, as well as like during the week. So probably do that a little bit as well. Do you guys do chipping? And thanks, man, for doing good. We forestry is not really a thing that we are going to make a habit of doing on the farm. Just because you can see how the dedicated server reacts to it. You get too much wood on the ground, and the dedicated server freaks out. Now we might do a little bit. I might throw the beast on here one night, and we can drag over and load the beast and do a little bit of forestry work with it. But forestry will be at a minimal, you know. And again, this is one of those means to an end. I talked to the guys throughout the week to see who wanted to do this tonight, and so that's the reason we're doing this, so we can go ahead and clear the fields out, so we've got some more grass fields to be able to use. So that's sort of the reason why we're doing it. Any more project cars coming up? Yeah, I got to get back to it. Like I said, I've been so overwhelmed with the dedicated server, with testing mods to get the right mods on there and putting it on, and having problems with maps and figuring things out. I haven't really been focused on it much more than it, and then messing around with some other stuff, and so yeah. But anyways, all right. So how you get so much money? Working, man. We were down to 32,000. This map, you start off with $10 million. You start off with $10 million to begin with, and that's it. You don't start off with any equipment. In easy mode, you get 10 million. If you play on a medium or hard, you get a little less money. But so we started off with $10 million. I bought a whole bunch of equipment. We started farming. We sold a whole bunch of stuff and got some more money to buy some more equipment. And progressively, we've just continued to make money. I've paid off all the loans. So the money that we have is earned legitimately. But now keep in mind, just so you guys know where we're at with this farm, if I come even into, let's see. If we go into inventory and I go to our chickens, we have 101 chickens. We have 50 sheep, 500 dairy cattle. Then we have, I think we have 100 pigs total right now. We may only have 50 pigs, but then chickens we have, man, we have a whole bunch of chickens to go slaughter. We've got almost 1,602 chickens is what we have. Pigs, we have, looks like we've got 35 per, or 33 per pen, and there's 6 pens on here. And then lambs, we're working on getting more and more lambs added in. I think we've got a little over 100 lambs. Beef, we've got a little over 200, I think, is what we're running on the beef. So But the big one is dairy. I mean, with 500 dairy cattle, we're making tons of money every day in just the dairy, plus the greenhouses. I hauled a whole bunch of greenhouses or lettuce off today, and that yielded, I think it was $40,000 per pallet of lettuce or whatever it was that we were hauling off. So we made quite a bit of money on that today as well. And so yeah, we're doing real good. That's another thing that we worked on today with the greenhouses. We were having some issues with getting the pallets and everything and loading them onto that little Flegel trailer and everything. So got around and messed around today. I went and got a telehandler, and using the Flegel animal transport that I've got now, we used the telehandler and I put the vegetables into it, and you could just push them in and constantly just keep pushing them in and in and in. And by doing that, I was able to load it, and it worked a whole lot better. So we ended up, that's been what we're using now, is the telehandler and using that Flegel animal transport trailer to handle the to haul the lettuce and stuff to the greenhouses. And yeah, I mean, it'll hold like 9 pallets of lettuce in it, and I think each pallet sells for roughly $30,000, $40,000. So crazy amount of money can just be made off of those as well. So keeping the greenhouses going and everything else like that, we've just been racking up the money. So, and we keep, plus, I mean, to be honest with you, there's a whole lot of money where we've bought and sold equipment because it just didn't work, you know, or it wasn't working for us, like all the seeders and everything else like that. So it's just hard work, I guess you could say. So hey, quit dropping that wood. Let's see, you're back. Oh, you switching back and forth, huh? That's why you need multiple monitors. You can watch multiple streams at a time. Kid Gamer. Kid Gamer is when you say, spamming comments is when you say the same thing over and over and over again in hopes to get my attention. You can't put links in chat, so don't even try. No, 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 no. Behave, Wood. There we go. Alright, now cut it. Let's see. Hello, Moose. No food talk, but I'm enjoying my 16-ounce ribeye steak. That's good to know. I'm glad you're not going to mention food in the stream tonight. Oh, man, you're just horrible, dude. Guess that's been cut. Looks like it's been cut. Oh, why am I rolling? Come on, get up over that rail. There we go. Oh, no, it's still not over that rail. There we go. Alright, there we go. Did you have fun working day? Yeah, I had a good day. with all the dairy. Just started cheese factory. Gamer, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for that subscription, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to have you. So what else? Messed around with a little bit of ATS and ETS multiplayer last night. Just getting used to the new mods that are in it. If y'all haven't seen yet, they've updated the multiplayer and included escorts and police vehicles in the game now, which is interesting to say the least. Which is really funny when you see somebody escorting a lone truck hauling a car trailer. That's like, I don't think that's sort of overkill. So, all right. Joshua, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, man. Oh, Moose, been a while. How are you? Good. Anon39, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, and thank you for that subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does that get us to, like 11? But anyways. Yeah, Kid Gamer, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Didn't you do the Pete 389? Not sure. Are you talking about the skin for my Pete 389 that I'm driving? Yes, I made that. That's all me. Yeah, you know, I wanted to get Daggerwind in here tonight, man, but, you know, all the spots were full. It just, I have to apologize to him again. My bad. I need to figure out a way to save a spot for Daggerwind each night. It's not quite figured out how to do that yet. There's, you know, and that's the thing. The admin panel on the multiplayer is seriously lacking in ability to do things like, well, you know, save Daggerwind a spot, or know when somebody else has a really high ping level. I have no way of knowing that stuff. So yeah, it would be nice if I could allocate a spot for Daggerwind each night so he could get on the server. But so my apologies to Daggerwind for not getting him in the stream tonight. One night though, one night we'll, I guess when the server slows down and there's a little more room, maybe we can get him in here. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Ban somebody? I couldn't do that. You know? That still wouldn't guarantee him a slot on the server. Dustin, you do realize it's a joke, right? You do realize this is just a running joke, right? Coca Pays, hello, how are you? You need to watch the Jimmy Kimmel show to understand where that joke is coming from. Has Ian been on the Daddy server? No. Not that I know of. I don't think Gunslinger's made his cut yet. Hopefully he can get a cut. Let me get off of it so you can try to cut it. There, it stopped moving. Maybe it, maybe you can cut it now. Sometimes you have to squat down next to him, man. Yeah, use your left control button, squat down next to it. Sometimes that'll help. Oh, there he goes. Got a cut. All right. Yeah, I guess Brian has left the server. Oh, come on. Dance, little log. Dance. Come on, little log. Alright, drop that in there. Uh-oh. Must be crooked. There we go. Now it should go in here. Yeah, this farm's not in the United States. We don't have to worry about OSHA. Yeah, we'd be getting tickets for how long the logs are sticking off the back of the truck and everything else. Oops. There. That'll fall. Alright. Do I play Goat Simulator? No, I don't. I played it one time. I don't play it on a regular basis, man. There we go. Up. Yep. The mass exodus is beginning. I see people are starting to unsub now. That's funny. Alright, there we go. There we go, that one's in. What do you get when you have... Alright, I don't know. Alright, grab that one. Stop moving! There we go. Oops. There we go. Ah, it's in there. Team 1 play Factorio. I see some of my friends playing that game. I don't know what it's about yet, so Alright, get that where he can cut it and I can still reach it. Go ahead, man. Let's see. Junior Hillbilly. Hello, welcome to the stream. Moose, you're awesome. I'm average. Why people unsubbing? I guess just to be mean. I don't know. So they can say they were the 15,000th. They'll unsub and then they'll wait and they'll resub so they can say, "How was your 15,000th sub?" So, that's probably why they do it. Garrett Brotseven. Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I probably butchered your name. I do apologize that. Hayden Hope, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you as well, appreciate it. You get us back to 10, which I think is the lowest we've been, so yeah. It would be really cool to hit 15,000 in the stream, seeing as all the other milestones I've missed being, you know, no internet or being sick or anything else like that. It would be kind of cool to hit it in stream. But anyways. Let's see. Why should you not give Elsa a balloon? Mr. Moose, do you have a subscriber goal? A fee? I don't know what you mean. Let's see. Subscriber goal after 15,000? Yeah, 20,000. That'll be our next one. 20,000 is the big one. So 15,000 was one of those things where let's get there. That's a halfway point to get to from when we hit 10,000. It was just, I felt a little silly going, okay, well, we hit 10,000 subscribers. My next goal is going to be 20. So I made it 15. And a little more obtainable, you know. I always set obtainable goals. So I set 15,000, but ultimately 20,000 is the goal. If we can get to 20,000, that would be awesome. Gunslinger, let me pull this on down some. Alright, let's get this in the trailer. There we go. And then he's got a headpiece up here. I don't think we can get to it. There we go. Get that picked up. Let him get his in. We'll just set that inside the end of the trailer, and then I can put it wherever I want on the inside of the trailer. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. All right, so it's going along. We're getting it cleaned out. I think they've pretty much got 44 cut. I think they're cutting 33 is what they're working on right now. So they're over here cutting, and we're just sitting here loading. We were going to push on up the field, but they decided they wanted to go hit 43, and we could just stay where we were at for the time being. So that's what we're doing. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens. But if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.